Meet some of the heroes. We are back. And this time we're going over the young heroes. We will start with Rochelle. So yeah, let's check them out. It's always weird to see the young heroes because it's just a bunch of kids. And now we're gonna like, I think people like expect a certain amount of degeneracy from you know, admiring art series from me, but they're freaking kids. This is always the worst ones to do. But yeah. Man. Like, what am I supposed to say? They did a really good job. She's really cute. I really like how Rochelle really wants to become like an adult. It fits her a lot, obviously. But yeah, a kid. She's still a kid. But look at how she's dressed. Would a kid actually wear like gloves like that? Look the way she holds the staff. The way she does her hair. She doesn't dress like a kid at all. And the funny thing is, like, Rochelle, of course, is going to become the most ladylike of all the heroes that we're going to see today. Or most noble-like, actually. She fits, like, the picturesque noble that you would expect. Anyways, thighs being shown off. Very little cute boots. What is this called? The bottom part of this. This kind of looks like a jester's thing. Purple, green, white with gold trimmings. That's really, those are really royal colors to have. But yeah, she's super cute. Her face is probably the most mature one, like in terms of her expression. Like it's not a scowl like Ephraim's. It's not like slightly down or depressed or agitated. Hers is the most natural looking one. Anyways. Chat, let me ask you real quick. Who has a bigger hand? Rochelle or Reinhardt? Who has the bigger hand? I think Rochelle has the bigger hand. That looks like a properly sized hand to me. That's actually hilarious to me. Oh man, actually let me bring it up. Wait, mine's Resplendent now. God damn it. Resplendent Reinhardt has properly sized hands. Never mind, I can't show you guys. Anyway, her attack art. Look at how she's... It's so ladylike. Like how she's just taking a step. Her posture is great. That's one of the big things about becoming a royal or more ladylike. Having a proper posture. Standing completely upright. Really cute little boots. I like how the dynamic of all this stuff. This isn't quite her cloak, but you can see the turn and the cloak wrapping around her. It's really elegant. And yeah, you guys can see it fully like this. You can definitely see how she grows up to be so ladylike and says such ridiculous things as, if I weren't a holy woman, I would beat you senseless. All right, I like that a lot. Attack art. You know what? Chat, I'll let you guys decide which of the royals to put up as our server picture at the end of this. I'll let you guys vote on which one you would like, but I think this is a really good candidate. That expression is adorable. You'll rarely see that though. You'll rarely see it. Well, unless you keep her base special, but if you switch to Miracle, which I think you should do, you'll rarely see it. Anyways, that's super cute. All the little leaves and power coming. It's funny how much stronger she is in this base version, which is funny because in the Sacred Zone, she's a trebuchet and she could be a troubadour. Trebuchets. you guys know what a trebuchet is. She's a troubadour. So she's supposed to be like a cross between a mage and a healer. But the thing is, like, in this game, she's way better as the young version because she's not only a better healer, because with the weapon refined, she barely heals, but she hits way harder as well. Okay. That's something. What happened to her? Her clothing got absolutely shredded. I didn't expect that at all. Her thighs are being shown off more. Legs are being shown off. Her clothing, it's all being shredded. Her her elbow, her shoulder, she's wincing. I didn't notice that, but she has a thigh gap at her age. I'm not so sure about that. Her staff has been chipped. Wow. This is very conflicting. Because this is the kind of hurt art I want to see from an adult, but not from a kid. Interesting. Huh. Well, at least she still has the kid face. This is the most kiddie face she has in terms of all the faces we've seen thus far. Because she's so mature and elegant looking in all the other ones. The hurt face is the only one that she really looks like a kid in. Still, that's kind of weird. Special hero, Seeker of Justice, Lorachelle. Here's Lorachelle, Roston's Princess of Light. She's a little younger than we're used to seeing her. Way younger. But even at this age, it's her way or the highway. Yep, she's already developed, like her attitude, her personality is already developed. Lorachelle's parents were brave fighters who defended the people of Roston from the threats of monsters. Tragically, however, they perished in battle while Lorachelle was only a child, leaving her an orphan. That's why she matured so quickly. You can find a lot of orphans maturing really fast, or wanting to grow up really quickly. Because they don't exactly have the life that, you know, that you could possibly expect. Lorachelle tries not to let people see her when she's vulnerable. Yep, she's very mature in that respect. But this must have been extremely difficult for her. I hear that when she was upset or would begin to cry back then, Dozla would try to cheer her up by letting her pull on his beard. That's adorable. Oh man, you guys know Dozla, right? He grows up, he's already in the game in Halloween as the Halloween version. I believe his Halloween costume is as a homeless person. Young Lorachelle dreams of going on her own journey to slay monsters when she gets older. I'm sure it'll be a tough path to follow, but at the same time, I get the feeling that it'll be a fun, exciting adventure for her. Yep, it is. She makes great friends along the way, and of course she's really good as she is in this game right now. Yeah, Dozla, it's only, when he got released, he was really cool, but nobody really used him. This is what I'm interested in. Young Lyon. He's so cute. Chat, let's be fair here. If you only saw this much, doesn't he look like a cute little girl? Wow, that's bad to say. I'm sorry. But Lyon, even when he grows up, I remember the first time I saw Leon's GIF, I thought he was a girl, but he's so cute. He is by far the cutest character in this banner. It's not, I can't even pretend otherwise. The artist did such a great job. It gets across his personality really well as well. And his demeanor, his personality, his frail nature, like it's all there. His soft-spokenness is also there. Like it's all there. This art is really, really good. And of course, when it comes to how they did everything, right? Look at the design. Right? The emblem on his chest. The clothing he's wearing. Like there's the light bounce. Like there's so much detail. His hair looks so beautiful. Right? The shine, the gleam. And of course, the lightness on top and getting darker as you go down. The lighting control here is really, really good. And yeah. His face is just super cute. I really like Lyon. All right, cute little sandals. But yeah, this is like the cutest young hero in the entire game. One of the cutest heroes in general. I can't believe they did such a good job. Anyways, the tome is mighty heavy, but he holds it pretty well. That's because he has normal sized hands. Once again, I think he has bigger hands than base Reinhardt. So cringe, what the heck? I can't express the fact that I think he's cute. Like they did a good job on him. Thanks. No, seriously, like look at how big the tome is. He actually can hold it. Like look at it. He has to fully extend his fingers out and hold it from his elbow. That is a huge, that's like made for adults, and he's doing his best to wield the tome, and he's, considering how good he is in this game, he actually does a great job as a magic hero. It's okay. Honestly, chat, what the heck? These look like they're made for girls. If I just showed you this straight up, like all of this, doesn't that look like what a girl would wear? I didn't know. I thought they were sandals, but like they look like something that a girl would wear. See, it looks like heels. Okay. Anyways, I mean, Lyon's supposed to have that girly look to him, so it's fair. His magical cat. That wouldn't be a bad server picture, would it? I really, really like Lyon's art. It's not just that he's cute, but like the detailing they did here was really, really well done. But yeah, the casting's really cool as well. And his hurt art. Oh, no. That feels bad, man. That's such a cute hurt face, but like at the same time, he's too precious to hurt. Wow. And even the book's being ripped apart. You really see how big the tome is. He has to hold it by the elbow. This artist really paid attention to like how a kid would actually hold such a massive tome. Like he doesn't have the strength to just hold it straight up like as a kid. But yeah, the detailing's really good. Of course, his cloak looks so luxurious. The light bouncing off it. His cute feet. Okay, they did a really good job on Lyon. But yeah, as I said from the very start, this is going to be a bit awkward just because they're kid heroes. It's hard to just like do a proper admiring art session because saying they're cute always gets sussed on. Which is stupid because then how do I talk about them? They're obviously supposed to be cute. Like even on Twitter messages, like that's what they said, they're cute. I don't like traps. He's not a trap. Grado's gaze, Lyon. Why, who's this friendly-looking little prince? Surprise, it's Lyon, the prince of the Grado Empire. He's been summoned to ask her from a point in his childhood. Ah. We have Lyon throughout his childhood now, right? Young Lyon, dual Ephraim Lyon, which is the one that's slightly older, adult Lyon, and then fallen Lyon. Or teenage Lyon and fallen Lyon. But yeah. Lyon has immersed himself in his studies of the sacred stones ever since he was a boy, and he struggled with the question of how people should use their power, or if it should ever be used at all. Aww. That's so cute. He's trying to figure all this stuff out as a kid. It's kind of insane. Those gloomy days wouldn't last forever though. Lyon eventually befriended Ephraim and Eirika, who had come to Grado from Renee to study, and they helped to lighten the burden of his worries. Aww. That's how they became fast friends, because he had no friends. His friends were books. And a bookworm. You know, always wanted friends his age who would support him and keep him going. He won't meet Ephraim and Eirika for a few years yet, but happier days are just around the corner. That's why the story was so adorable. The fact that he gets to meet them at a younger age than he actually meets them. Right? So it's really, really cute to see how quickly they became friends and how happy he was, only for Thor to take away that bitch. Or, yeah. But yeah, this entire thing's really, really cute. I like Lyon. I really like, in terms of Sacred Stones, I like his character a lot too. Like, I get it. I get why everything happened the way it happened. It's hard. It's rough. But I get it. I don't hold any blame against him at all. Tana! Man. This is just the cutest dress. This is just absolutely the cutest dress. Look at her. The oversized gloves make her hands look cute. This spear does not look serious at all. It looks like a kid's spear, which she is, a kid. Her hair. Even as a kid, she has crazy hair. I love her hair. It's so nice. The shading on it especially. Dark on the center and the light on the edges, so you can see where the lights are bouncing off of her. Her blue eyes fits her hair really well. That's that slight smile. This is like, I think Lyon and Tana are probably the cutest on this banner. Those two are really adorable. She has this smidgen of a nose. And yeah, really cute small boots. Really cute thigh highs. Man, she's just really cute. They did a really good job on her costume. Now that Resplendent Tana is also really cute too, as like a fairy version. It's really interesting like how they really explore different concepts of her dress, for Tana's dress especially. Yeah, this is ultra adorable. I like it a lot. pink tracings are really good too. The spear is dull because it's for training. Yeah, it's not serious. But the thing is, like, she actually hits pretty hard in the game. She has a nice nose. It's barely there. You can barely see it. I think they put a bit too much contrast on so you can barely see it, but you can see it kind of. But yeah, it's ultra cute. Look at how she's holding this. This is very not serious. She's not gonna kill anybody like this. But the thing is, she's so good in the game because she just teleports around everywhere and she has quite a bit of attack. Plus 32 extra stats on initiation, which is insane. And yeah, the cute little boots. Man, I really prefer that she has a longer dress like this. I think this is just adorable. All right, attack art. Oh, that's a candidate too. God, all the special art I think are pretty decent server picks. She can't breathe though. She has a nose, it's just barely visible. She has just a smidge of a nose. It's like when someone says, "I got your nose," they literally got her nose. Like, which one do you guys want as a server picture? Because I think between all of them, they're really good. I like Lyon's. I like Tana's. And of course, I like La Rochelle's. I think they're all good right now. Anyways, the feathers showing up, considering she is, in fact, a Pegasus rider, makes perfect sense. Really cute, adorable. Yeah, we saw this earlier. That's a pretty good emote, wouldn't it be? Chat. That is so cute. That's a decent emote, actually. That's a really good crying emote. It's adorable. But yeah, look at her lance. Absolutely shatter because once again, it's a toy. It's not supposed to be serious. So of course it can shatter. She's probably more sad that her lance broke. But yeah, that's such a cute face. Whereas with Lyon, I felt kind of bad. With Tana, I can't help but like think it's just adorable. But yeah, she's precious. You gotta protect her. It's a good thing they didn't really shred her clothing like for La Rochelle. That's what I thought was a bit weird. They really shredded La Rochelle's clothing, but they didn't need to. This is perfectly fine. But have most of the destruction be on the spear. Yeah, this is really cute. Frelian Starlight. Tana. Tana's the princess of Frelia, and this time she's looking especially youthful. I see her braids are still quite short here, so she must be pretty young at this point. She's extremely young. It's not quite short, it's still pretty long. But yeah, compared to what she normally wears, really, really long. She's always been friendly and outgoing, even as a child. She loved to go out flying on her Pegasus. I guess that's not too uncommon an experience in Frelia, a land known for its Pegasus nights. Yep. That's ultra... Oh, what the heck? The Pegasus looks so dorky. She looks like she's having so much fun. Like her older brother Innes, Tana was friends with Ephraim and Eirika of Renee. I can already imagine them all happily playing together. It's more like Ephraim and Eirika and Tana are really good friends and Innes hates everybody. I love this. God, Innes is such a gloomy little child, but man, as an adult or as a teenager, he's such a bitch. But as a kid, it's kind of cute. As an adult, no, that's not cute. But as a kid, that's pretty cute. At this age, Tana wants to grow up fast so she can be the one to help her brother for a change. Aww. With people like Sareen around to guide her, I'm sure she'll grow into a strong and dependable woman. She in fact does. Wow. She has a role model at a young age. I like Tana a lot. She's really pure. I like her a lot. It's nice. But yeah, this is so cute. Alright, where's Innes, you goober? Little bitch lord. But as a kid, it's okay. It's okay. When Innes grows up, he's a bitch. But right now, it's fine. When kids are like fussy, it's fine. It's whatever. They're a kid. So right now, I'll excuse it. And besides, you're really good. I'm gonna plus 10 him, by the way. Man. He even has the bitch look already as a kid. I can't believe it. He literally starts as... I was hoping so badly for the story to like show me another side of Innes, but no, he's just... Ever since he was a kid, he was always like this. Anyways, this is like really formal royal wear for a kid. Yeah. Wow. The emblem, I don't know. I think he's string crossed. Where are his arrows? I would assume it's in the back, but you don't see it. So that's supposed to hold the arrows. Little cute glove. The flaring opening on the shirt. The bow itself is, I can't believe this bow is one of the most deadly bows in this entire game. It actually doesn't look so bad. But yeah, it doesn't look completely serious too. It does. I can't believe how good this bow is. But it doesn't look completely serious, but it doesn't look like a toy. That's for sure. Again, cute little boots. Yeah. They did a really good job here. They did a really good job here. So normally, artists in this game don't shoot the arrow correctly. Like, they always shoot down or they shoot up, right? Shoot down or shoot up. Because they don't want to block the face. But this is how you shoot an arrow. They got everything right here, chat. Okay. I always bring this out. Remember last time when we had Inigo? Remember when we had Inigo? And who else was it? Who was the other last archer? Luis. Remember those two? I had issues with both of them in terms of firing the arrow. But you see where the arrowhead's lying on the thumb? That's proper technique. You see where how far he's drawing it back? That's proper technique. Like, this is one of the rare occasions in the entire game where someone's firing the bow, right? And you would think, oh wow, Nims, firing a bow, it's very simple. Put arrow in, notch, fire. No, a lot of characters in this game apparently can't fire the bow correctly. This is one of the rare occasions where it's completely right. Right? Fast draw, drawing onto the right, one smooth motion, pull back, launch, and he's pulling back at the correct length too. Now, he could put the arrow slightly higher up, but I think he's firing at mid-range, so you wouldn't need to aim that well. His finger definitely shouldn't be pointing out though, Nimious. Yeah, I think that's just a stylistic thing. You don't have to do that. That doesn't do anything. It actually kind of weakens your grip, but yeah, that's a thing. Like, I remember when I was still in an archery club, before I joined the archery team, some people pointed their fingers out. I don't know, it's like a reflex thing. Some people do that. But yeah, it's better to just hold a bow correctly. You don't need to do that at all. This is just stylistic. But outside of that, the most important things, right? Of where the arrow rests, of how far back to draw it. But I'm pretty sure this is a mid-range shot because you can see he's leaping. You wouldn't fire in motion because it really messes you up. Because if your body's traveling one direction and whatever you're shooting at is traveling another direction, you now have so much more to account for. You wouldn't fire on the move unless you had to. But of course, if it's an actual combat, then yeah, he'd be firing on the move. But that's why I think it's mid-range, because that's why he's not pulling it up like to his eye to like really aim it. Yeah, like this, there's a lot I like about this pose. It's really good. And of course, I like the flex on the bow. That is rare too. A lot of times in this game, when they have archery and with the bows don't flex. The bows should be flexing. It's a friggin' bow. So yeah, this is really nice. So yeah, there's a lot to admire here. It's good. Oh. Nice. Nice. What the heck? That's really good. The arrow doesn't go through his neck. It's a stylistic thing to wipe it out here so you can see his face properly. Right? The arrow's supposed to be here. And that's one of the reasons why people don't. You can see it's like being cut off. But the thing is, they do that in anime too. Like in Haikyuu, the nets, for example, are unobstructed during scenes so you can see the characters. Otherwise, it looks stupid having two characters talking to each other with a net in front of their faces. It's to show off their expressions better. So it's a stylistic choice, but it's the correct thing to do. Otherwise, we don't see him firing correctly. But this is awesome. So this is why he has Deadeye, chat. Doesn't that look like a very well pointed shot? Very well aimed? This is why he has Deadeye. This is Deadeye animated. It is traveling at supersonic speeds. Obviously it can't. It's arrow. Arrows can't travel that fast. But that's what it looks like. It's so cool. It's breaking sound barrier. Oh, what? Wow. It's like he's saying, "You mongrel filth. You dare hurt me." Unlike Lyon, unlike Tana, unlike Rochelle, where it's like surprise, where it's like pain, where it's like sadness. He's straight pissed. Those eyes. How dare you touch him? That's rare. Rarely do in hurt art do you see eyes like this, an expression like this. That doesn't look like anything less than hatred. That's, for some reason, that's like a rare look in this game. Yeah. He's still fighting though. He's about to pull his next arrow and take the shot. Wow. Kid is tough. Look at, wait. He's advancing. Whatever just hit him, he's still moving forward. He's not running away. He's not cowering. He's still gonna fight. That's a tough kid. All right, I really like Innes's art. That's awesome. Like, as somebody who actually did archery, I really appreciate it. The only thing that gets to me is like, where's his quiver? That's the only thing that gets to me. So the quiver, by the way, chat, if we're talking about correct archery, the quiver would be on his side. On the side. That way he can draw very, very quickly. It wouldn't be on the back. The back shoulder quivers are stupid. That's a Hollywood thing. But yeah, aside from him missing this quiver and everything else looks correct to me. The arrow even looks pretty nice. And this ending art, like here, they showed off his knee. But this ending art right here with the hurt art, I like that. That's really cool. That's pretty badass. Innes is pretty badass. Frelian Moonlight Innes. Does this boy look familiar? You might recognize that sharp look in his eyes, or perhaps his self-possessed demeanor. You guessed it. It's Innes, Prince of Frelia. It looks like he's been summoned to ask her from a moment during his youth. He doesn't look this happy in anything. As a young boy, Innes was already familiar with Ephraim and Eirika of Renee. In fact, he saw Ephraim as a rival even back then. Yeah, the thing is, Ephraim didn't see it that way. When it's a one-sided rivalry, it's kind of lame. People often think of Innes as cold, but here we can see him worried about his adventurous sister, Tana. There was even one time when Tana lost their father's crown, and Innes kept her from getting into trouble by going to look for it himself. He went looking for the crown, of course, not the trouble. That's a good brother. He's a bit too rough on his sister, I think, but he does care. Innes is proud and intelligent, and I think people tend to misunderstand him. Well, now's his chance to show how caring and considerate he's always been. I'm not so sure about that part, Sharina, but everyone's gonna use him, so he's gonna get a chance. All right, I like Innes. Great job on the art. Finally, the dual hero. What a look. So, he's Mr. Scally. Eirika looks like she's much more happy to meet you. But it's kind of weird. You would expect the boy to be in the front, not the girl. But I don't know. He looks pretty upset about being here. It's like it's trying to take pictures of kids as like when they're kids, because like you tell them to smile and one of them is always like never gonna smile. Not like I don't understand. I did that too. All right, but yeah, super cute little dresses, little chat. Do you see this? There's no edge. There's no edge. And there's no blade. How is this one of the most powerful weapons in the entire game when there's no edge and there's no blade? How? How is this one of the best swords in the game? Anyways, whatever. It's really cute, like fun detail. Red hilt, blue hilt, ruby, sapphire. Thank you, Super Lit Potato. Thanks for the follow. Welcome, welcome. It's really cute how they're so color scheme. Red boots. Oh, it's you know, high boots, but whatever. Red boots, blue boots, red shawl, blue shawl. It's super cute how like they're so color schemed. All right, next. Huh. Huh. Oh. So chat. This is why Ephraim became a lancer. That is not how you use a rapier. So Eirika's pose is much more accurate, right? That's how you're supposed to use it. It's a lunging weapon. You lunge forward, you kill with the tip. It's not really meant for slashing. It can slash a rapier, but it really wouldn't do much. It's the lunge that gets the kill. So she's using correctly. I don't know what he's doing. But it's also a thing with that they're both right-handed. So if he was doing the same thing, it would cover his face or cover his body. So I get it from the perspective of the artist to do it like this, but this is absolutely not how you use a rapier. So the only one using it correctly in this picture is Eirika. Ephraim is way off. He picked Lance because he's compensating. That's even worse. He's like, what the heck is that? She made lightning. This special art's a bit too goofy for me. I'm sorry, chat. I feel like these two are super cute together, but they're like way too young for Faye, and their weapons are way too much of a joke. The problem is, like, in Faye, their stats are amazing or their skills are amazing. Big meatball. Thanks for follow. And Eirika, again, using the rapier correctly. You wouldn't really hold a rapier like that. Rapier is a one-handed weapon, but you would hold it in your front. This hurt art, though. Wow, her thighs are so thin. I mean, she is a kid after all. Ephraim looks like such a dork. He looks like such a dork. All right, that's their hurt art. I don't know. There's not much for me to say. Their weapons look like a joke. I'm not for them for getting hurt. They're too young for that. Do you see how big this is? This thing's barely on his... How the hell is he even wearing this? Yeah, that is way too big.
Not only do they look too young, if you listen to their duo dialogue, they sound like they are in their 50s.
That's right. The other issue I have is because their voice actors don't fit them. They don't sound young enough. Twin Refulgence. Here's Eirika, the Princess Renee. That's right, this time she's been summoned to Asgard from her childhood, and she brought her brother Ephraim with her. I like how Ephraim gets to use his right hand where Eirika uses her left hand. This is just like a stylistic thing, but they're both right-handed. So she should be holding of the other hand, but whatever. Eirika has a kind heart, and she's willing to risk her own well-being to protect others. I hear that when she was around this age, she would often get upset over Ephraim's insistence on protecting her and inevitably getting him hurt. That's adorable. Aww. That's why they become such a good couple in the future. Ephraim later studied under Duso of the Grado Empire, who trained him in the way of lance, but this time instead, it seems he's using a rapier instead. Yeah. He's not very good at it. It's a good thing he became a lancer. Despite being twins, the two have very different personalities. While Eirika's a gentle and noble princess, Ephraim is instead a dauntless fighter. I originally thought this said dumbass fighter, but close enough. That said, they both look out for each other in their own ways, and this close-knit bond they share hasn't changed a bit since their childhood. Yeah. The only pair that I can say is better than this is Ephraim with Lyon. But otherwise, I think canonically it's Ephraim with Eirika. Anyways, chat, let me know which one was your favorite. For me, this wasn't very close.
I think he took stabbing to serious, probably start with a rapier since it was easier for him to practice his thrusting before swapping to the lance.
Yeah. Nim's taking this art thing too seriously. Yeah, as I talk about Wincest, nah, I'm pretty sure I'm not taking it entirely seriously. All right, I'm biased. My favorite is Lyon. My favorite is Lyon, followed by Tana and Innes together. I really can't place one above the other. I think Tana looks the cutest. Her smidgen of a nose is adorable, and her dress is adorable. But then again, Innes, the fact that his archery is done correctly and how he's so good, but like his herd art face is what really got me, because I thought that was really, really cool. How even as a kid, he wasn't going to back down. And I think Laura Shell's next, and at last I have Eirika, dual Eirika. The problem with dual Eirika is that the art is really not fitting of the character itself. It's cute and all, but I think they're too young for this as well. Like, there's a lot I just don't quite like. The way Ephraim holds rapier and everything's just completely wrong, which...
Hanan, I got 4 lions and 1 Tana. I want more Tanas.
You want more Tanas? That's unfortunate. Most people are trying to like plus 10 Lyon, and then yeah. But that's not bad. How many orbs did you use? But thank you so much, Akasu Epic, for 13 months. Welcome back. But yeah, I just have Eirika as the last one. I don't think it's bad art. It's just there's a lot wrong with it I didn't like. Or there's a lot wrong I didn't like. But yeah, if they had a proper rapier instructor at all, they would not hold a rapier wrong. That's their first lesson, how to hold it correctly. So the proper way of using a rapier, they probably are taught to use one hand behind the back when first starting out with it, right? But yeah, that's, I don't know. It just bothers me. It's not how you hold it. Anyways, whatever. Yeah, Lyon first. Easy. Let me know how you guys feel about it though.